When I was younger, I used to have so much energy. When I was about 6 or 7, my mom signed me up for all these classes, trying to keep me busy. And I liked tennis, so I took lessons with a pro for a while. He was really impressive. He always used to tell me how he played in Wimbledon and how he played in all these pro tournaments, and most of all, he told me about all the practice that it took him to get there.
Wow, that's really cool. So did you look forward to these lessons?
Yeah.
Must have been a pretty competitive kid.
Actually, with him, it was all about discipline and win, win, win. Got really old after a while.
Yeah, I could see how that would be a bit much for a kid your age.
I mean, he did teach me a lot about goal setting and discipline, but I was always a little intimidated by him.
Sure, who wouldn't be? So, how do you feel about it now?
About coaching? When I think about coaching now, I get nervous. I always wonder if I set the right goals or if I prepared enough. Is it going to be good enough?
Yes, sir. 3 o'clock's perfect. No, thank you. All right.
These are so great. I bet these kids love having you for a coach.
Just can't get enough, can you?
I am the 24/7 coach guy.
You sure are.
No, actually, I love helping people beat their own expectations.
That's what we do.
Come on, let's grab a cup.
But don't get me wrong, coaching's a lot of work too.
Yeah, so what inspired your passion to help others?
Well, you know, when I was a kid, I had the most fun soccer coach ever. He spent so much effort just encouraging us to have a good time. We really weren't all that good because of it. So later in life, as I pursued success, I realized that philosophy wasn't quite enough. So I not only developed something that works well for me, but genuinely benefits those that I care about.
You know how thinking about coaching makes you nervous? Well, I had a coach too. It makes me angry just thinking about her. I was a receptionist at this other company, and my boss was just impossible to please. In fact, she was downright mean and confrontational.
You gave all that up to come here, huh?
Yeah. You know, she used to refer to herself as my coach. Yeah. And whenever I made the slightest mistake, she dragged me into her office for a coaching session. She'd lecture me for hours, and then she'd end the session with comments like, "So, what could you have done differently?" Or, "I don't want to hear any more excuses."
You're kidding.
No, I remember this one time when I didn't answer the phone fast enough for her. Yeah, she really let me have it. And then, you know, she followed me into the ladies' room.
No.
Yeah, to finish coaching me.
Oh, great. How do people like that get management positions?
I don't know. But coaching, it doesn't sit well with me.
I have had enough coaching for one day.
You probably know what I have here. A remote control. These are pretty handy devices for watching TV or movies. One of my favorite features on this thing is right here. Rewind. Pushing this button lets you go backward in time to watch something over again, like a scene in a movie. We'll be using this button later. But first, we'll use the play button to meet Sarah and watch a scene in her movie. Let's tune in and hear her story.
I love football. And I love football on my 46-inch Sony NX810 TV even more. My favorite day of the year is Super Bowl Sunday. I'm well known for my Super Bowl parties. I serve up lots of great food and beverages. It's a huge event with my friends. This year, about a week before the party, I turned on the TV to watch my favorite show, Lost. Well, that describes my picture that day. Lost. Gone. Completely dark. Turns out my panel went out. I quickly learned that parts, labor, and an in-home visit was going to cost me over $600. That put a big dent in my party plans. My entertainment budget went down to a couple of bags of chips. I remember when I bought the TV, the salesperson asked me if I wanted to purchase a warranty. Well, I never buy those things. I've never needed one before. That is, until that day. My Super Bowl party turned out to be not so super.
Poor Sarah. 4th and goal, stopped just short of the end zone, no score. I bet she wishes she'd run a different play that day in the store. What if the salesperson had done a better job of explaining the value of the Sony Extended Service Plan? It's so easy to do and so important to our customers. Remember this device? Let's use the rewind button to see how things might have happened differently.
I love football. And I love football on my 46-inch Sony party. I turned on, turns out my panel went out. When I learned what it was going to cost to get the TV fixed, there was no way I could have had my party. But you know what? I purchased an extended service plan when I bought the TV. The salesperson explained that even the highest quality products can have an unexpected failure. Since the price of the plan was inexpensive compared to average repair costs, it just made sense for my investment. After one call to customer service and an in-home service appointment, I was back up and running. Score. And I had a great party too. And you know what? My favorite team won the game.
Don't you wish remotes really worked like that? In our replay, Sarah had the right coach this time, a salesperson who helped her walk off the field that day with peace of mind, and an easy victory for her team. What about you? Are you a good coach? This course is going to add a new play to your playbook so you can help customers like Sarah. Are you ready to get in the game? Looking for my lost shaker soul. Oh, I love vacations, don't you? Especially vacations where everything goes your way. In a moment, you're going to meet Sarah, who took a vacation last summer. She saved and planned for a great week. Question is, did everything go as planned? Let's watch and find out.
This year, I saved up for a killer 7-day vacation at a beach resort. There is nothing I love more than relaxing on the beach with a fruity drink and a good book. I love to read. Before the trip, I bought a Sony Reader Touch Edition at a screaming deal, just $1.99. A library of books in my pocket, a week on the beach. I couldn't wait to get there. Finally, I arrived at the island. On the first day, I grabbed the reader, some lotion, and a towel. I snag a lounge chair and settle in to continue my book. Ah, paradise. I turn on the reader and nothing. I turn it off, on, off, on. Either way, the same thing. Blank screen, no book. Not only was I without my ebooks for the rest of the week, now I was going to have to wait until I got home, take the reader to the store, and figure out my options. I didn't like the thought of that. Who knows what the problem was, or if the store would even cover it. After all, it might have gotten damaged when I shoved my purse under the seat in front of me. Ouch.
Trouble in paradise? Although the reader is an excellent product, Sarah is right. It could have been anything. A faulty battery, which can happen, or a swift kick to the purse under the seat. Sarah's trouble in paradise actually started at the store when she bought her reader. The salesperson didn't take the time to explain Sony's replacement plans and the convenience of quick and easy one-time product replacement, which would have been perfect for a situation like this. Now, I happen to know that Sarah was right in the middle of reading Arabian Nights. With Aladdin and his magic lamp, there was still one wish left in his story. I wonder if we can use that final wish for Sarah to make her experience in the store that day different. Jeannie, if you hear me, let Sarah have the replacement plan for her reader.
Well, luckily the hotel had a bookstore. Luckier still, I had a Sony replacement plan. I almost didn't buy it, but the salesperson did a great job explaining how economical the plan is and how easy the replacement process was. I made a single call. And with a little help from the concierge, I shipped it from the hotel to the repair center on that very day. I went on and had a great time the rest of the week. And I didn't have to come back into my room every night and see my reader sitting there dead on the dresser. Hey, what happens on vacation stays on vacation, right? But in this case, not my reader. Thanks to the replacement plan, it went home early. It's always a little sad to come back, but I arrived home to find a brand new replacement reader. I have no idea what the problem was. I don't even care. All I know was that I had my reader back, and it's worked like a charm ever since. Thanks, Sonny.
You know, a little wishful thinking never hurts. What about you? Do you wish you could do a better job selling service plans? It's so good for our customers, and it's good for you too. This course is going to show you how to do this easily and to do it well. Let's get started. Jeannie, if you hear me, please help the person watching this sell a lot of service plans.
Welcome to Destination Teletech. Think of today as the next leg on your voyage to an exciting career. You see, you're not just starting a new job, you're embarking on a career journey far beyond an average paycheck. Teletech is offering you a passport to success and the opportunity to greatly expand your professional skills, along with the training itinerary and destination map to your own career port of call. Are you excited to begin your adventure? We are, and we hope you are too, because the success of our journey together is dependent on your enthusiasm, Teletech support and training, and your daily contributions.
I work for Teletech, and I solve problems too for some of the world's greatest Fortune 500 clients.
For over 25 years now, we've proven we can do it all. Do it right, anywhere on the globe, and with any customer need, day or night. In fact,
And with this outstanding training comes outstanding career growth and opportunities. Even a global leadership career role, if you reach for it.
Your initial training is only the beginning.
There's always a new opportunity here.
Welcome to the world of opportunity at Teletech.
Teletech wants to add a lot of skill stamps to your career passport to ensure
Teletech, tell your friends, tell your family. It's a cool job, it's a company that cares for people. It's the #1 priority. We're setting trends in the contact center industry. Fresh generation, our hearts in motion, all over the nation. Let's jump into the action. Tell the story, the fun and the glory. Enjoy a cool job with the coolest salary. Great benefits and even greater opportunities. To nurture and develop our talents and abilities. We work with passion, never lacking motivation, all over the nation. Let's jump into the action. Teletech, Teletech, Teletech.
It's a 12-month program where people will be able to travel around the globe and get cross-functional experience in the different groups within our company. It will enable them to build global relationships, understand the different platforms that we utilize around the world to be successful, and prepare them to be future leaders of our company.
You think about our business as a whole, and you think about attrition and retention. The supervisor has the greatest impact over that. It's the building relationships with your supervisor. The agents have the most impact over the customer, our clients, customer, right? Right. So if they have a good relationship with their supervisor, they're happy to be here, they're excited about what they're doing every day, their supervisor cares about them, you know, we're all going to do well.
the big questions people are going to ask about you as a leader is, can I trust you? That's the first thing they'll ask. Do you care about me as a person? And finally, are you committed to excellence? How's your brother doing? Hey, I heard your nephew just graduated college. Fantastic. These are the little things that make people feel as if, hey, somebody cares about me. If that person feels that you care, that you can be trusted, that you care about them as a person, and that you're committed to excellence, they'll follow you anyway.
But you try to balance being here for an amount of time that's going to get the job done, and not just done effectively. I mean, because you can go through the motions, but if you just go through the motions, are you really making a difference? People commit to me because I care about them. You know, that's, I mean, very cut and dry for me. I care about you as a person. I care about your life. I care about your work. I care about what's going on with you.
I was so very proud of them, and it was as a group, because that's really what success is. It's not one person doing well in the group, it's every person doing well in that group, and that's what made me the proudest.
You know, some pride in some of the people that have reported up to me in the past that have gone on to be successful in the company.
Making an impact on my associates, that it's lasting with them. They have the agents come back to me and say that, hey Bill, I miss you, or you're one of the best supervisors I've ever had. Just little comments like that let you know that you did do a good job with them and you fulfilled all the needs they had.
When associates or other supervisors will come to me and ask me for answers to questions to solve things.
Just seeing them accomplish month over month what they do, and just to see the excitement on their faces to know that they did that job so well.
Developing them makes me proud, and watching just one day out of the blue the light bulb come on and they get it, and then they do it and they run with it and they do a great job at it. To know that I led them there.
I think a lot of it is when the agents are just having a very difficult day, that they'll still come back to you and say, you know what, we're going to do it again tomorrow.
Everything is alright. Uptight, other side. Really, everything is
alright. Teletech has been a technology innovator since our company's inception 28 years ago. Today, we're using technology in the form of social media to deepen how we recruit, engage our employees, and drive communication and collaboration across the business.
To say that social media has affected the way we recruit is an understatement. In fact, it's transforming the way we source employees for our global organization. Social media reaches many of our global team members before they're even in the door. For many future employees, their first exposure to Teletech is via social networking sites such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and others. These platforms are an inexpensive way to reach millions of potential employees. In fact, we've linked them directly to our career portal, HirePoint.com, because they help us tell our story to the 500,000 applicants we'll screen and the 40,000 new employees we'll hire this year alone.
At Teletech, we're finding new ways to accelerate employee performance. We want our trainers to become the industry leaders in training. We want all employees to develop the skills and confidence needed to excel. We're using blended learning to take training and resulting employee performance to a whole new level. Blended learning uses a rich mix of training techniques, matching the best training tool to the desired learning outcome. Blended learning helps learners translate classroom skills to job-based performance immediately. This approach improves retention and reduces training delivery times. E-learning is one critical component of blended learning.
A blog can be created in one of two ways. The first option is by using the New tab in your user navigation bar at the top, and by clicking on the drop-down arrow next to it, it provides a menu of options for creating new content, including blog posts. The second option is by using the Actions menu in your workspace and clicking on Write a blog post. Once the template has loaded, all you need to do is complete the fields.